Hey Clashers, the last push season was incredibly stressful, but I had a ton of fun, so I thought, let's give it a try, let's see if we can push with even more accounts, but for that, we need more Channel 15 accounts, so I thought with having offers in the shop, with having the Clash Arena event today going for 2 days, I don't know why I came up with this idea when there were only 2 days left in the event, but hey, let's take those 2 days and make good use of it, and let's see how far we can get. Upgrading to Channel 14, going through some tutorial stuff, but the main thing for me is getting the progress as far as possible, especially on offense, the things we need the most, which are heroes and pets. With all of those offers, let's do it and let's see how far we can get with 2 days. And obviously use code iTzu if you're buying anything from the in-game shop. Really appreciate the support. But now, let's place the item. And let's take a look at what the starting point is for our push project, or more like gem project. Because we're starting things off with the king on level 47, with the queen on level 74, with the warden on level 33, and with the royal champion on level 13. Because, well, you can see on your screen right now with the with the heroes level being a little bit higher, because, well, when you're upgrading your town hall, you have the hero potion active, so you always need to make sure that you're taking 5 levels away from what you see right now. So this were my starting hero level. 47, 74, 33, and 13. With those magic items, let's see how far we will make it in 2 days, because this is when the gold pass ends. This is where the Clash Arena events ends, and that's what we have to do. First things first, with 2 days left, let's get that gold pass. By the way, if you're wondering how I got the gold pass with just clicking get, well, answer is pretty simple. If you're buying all of your magic items or offers, or like the gem offers in the Supercell store, you get a 10% discount, or like 10% more overall, like of the rewards. So for example, for like 120, I think it's dollars or euros or whatever, like the biggest pack of the gems, instead of getting 14,000, you get 15,400, and so on. And for the example, the gold pass is cheaper there as well. I will link you that down below in the description, and you can still use code iTzu if you want to support me. Appreciate that. But now let's get this pass going to the 20%. So that's the important thing. So we have 20% of the gold pass of time and cost reduction for our buildings, and we have the 10% then for our Clash Arena pass, which is going on for 2 days. Well, let's start things off with upgrading the first building, because we need to get those upgrades going, especially now with the Goblin Builder, which is insane value. I know a lot of people hate on it, like that's costing gems, but it's one of the most efficient ways to spend your gems, which is kind of funny, to be honest, because so many people were hating on the Goblin Builder when it came out, and that's way too expensive. No, this is like literally the best thing you can do with the gems. I guess people like to hate when new things happen, but whatever, that's not the topic of this. Let's get the first upgrades going. Eagle is always one of the best things you can use your hammers on, because it's really expensive, time consuming and everything. But then let's keep going. Let's get our first upgrades for our heroes in, because we have this dark elixir from well, buying the offers obviously, and we have still the runes of dark elixir as well. With those first couple of upgrades, let's as well get some attacks going, because as you know, I'm never gemming resources, except when they are in offers. But I never spend gems on resources to fill up my storages. I feel like that's just a waste of money, because you can just farm it. Yes, it's time consuming, but in the end, that's just, well, we're playing the game because playing the game, right? We're not playing the game to spend money non-stop on it, which is strange to say in an episode like this. But hey, you know what I mean, okay? So we do not want to spend resources or gems on resources, except when they're in offers. But with the events still going for me in this video, we can use the lava loon. This is probably this is like a cheat code of farming. I hope all of you really abused this during the time where you were able to use it during the Clash Arena event. I sadly came up with this when there were only 2 days left during the event. Yep, that's on me, but I can still use it for those 54 hours, I believe have, like 2 days and 6 hours left. And with raids like this, with loot like this should be somewhat easy to get a really decent progress and get already really close to being able to upgrade to Town Hall 15. More like, let's see how close we actually can get. But with loot like this, it is working really, really nicely to get those upgrades going. And it's just super easy. Like, for me, I was able to, like, to non-stop grind. I think in the, like, playtime-wise, I had, like, 30+ hours of farming, which, I mean, yes, it's insane. It's a lot, considering that it's only in 2 days, but it was always kind of nice to do something next to it. Like, it was just, okay, let's just put all of those troops in, be happy about the loot, and just move on and do something meanwhile on the other monitor, kind of. That's pretty much what I did, and I mean, we did pretty good. As well, I used the rages because I feel like that's more efficient when farming than lightnings, especially I have non-max lightnings, so they were kind of useless. But with that being said, we have now the first look at our hero levels. They are already looking way, way better. But with that being said, we still have farmed the entirety of the gold pass, right? Like, so the event is going to end in 5 hours. The same thing, obviously, with the gold pass, right? Like, the gold pass and the event, or more like the pass of the event is ending at the same time. So let's now log in again, because this means the next time I log in, I get all of those nice, juicy resources. Let's do that, and with that, we have our new skin as well, the Royal Champion. That's such a weird name, the Champion. But whatever, we get the resources. This is what I care for the most, okay? We get those resources, and we can spend them again. And then we need to pause, and then see how much progress we had. And overall, we're able to achieve in a little bit over 2 days. That's... Let's see. So, let's spend the resources. First off, obviously, we need to get the new gold pass, because this means that we get a 10% discount of, like, upgrading stuff. Again, we use the credit code iTzu, obviously, and we can still just get those nice gold passes because I have bought them, as I said, on the website. But for us now, this means we have to spend first all of the resources, and then we can screenshot and see where we are at, hero-wise, upgrade-wise, everything. And obviously, I won't gem to the 20% this time, okay? I will get there with farming, but for now, let's just do some upgrades. But for doing that, I need to gem something, okay? Otherwise, we cannot do anything with upgrades. So, let's see what we can do first. I think, because for sneaky goblins, I don't need heroes whatsoever. I can just, like, get them to sleep, and they will just sleep and wake up when I need them again. And I think I would just upgrade the unicorn again. Because, as I said, this is the most important pet I need for Town Hall 14. I don't really care too much about the others. You could care about the owl if you're an air attacker, but I like ground. I like super bonus and stuff, so all of the other pets are not relevant to me, so I won't upgrade them and spend Dark Elixir on them, because that would be just a waste of Dark Elixir for me in this current position. With that being said, I think we have to gem a little bit, as I said again, because we want to make more upgrades and spend our resources, especially the elixir. We can't spend it on the warden anymore, because that one is already maxed out, and we started on level 33. I will give you like a progress road in just a second, but this means for us, well, let's just gem both scatters, and then we can upgrade maybe the barracks. But with upgrading the barracks, that's a lot of elixir. But where does the gold... we need to spend the gold. There's above 40 million. So let's just upgrade some walls, because we can just upgrade them, have a good time, and then keep moving on, I guess. Because there's just so many walls left. Like, this project will take some time. I guess I'm closer offense-wise to Town Hall 15, but defense-wise, oh, this is... It's looking rough. It's looking really rough, but that's fine. That's fine. So let's upgrade the barracks now. I think I can use some more elixir on those walls, because I do not need all of it. I think I need 22 million elixir to really get the barracks going. So at this point, that should be alright. We can just now get those upgrades going, and then we can take a look at where we are right now when it comes down to upgrades and comes down to heroes, because those last 54 hours or something was crazy, and I really regret not starting this earlier and doing like an entire month. Like, how long was the event? Like 3 weeks? So like nearly 1 month of that pushing. And I feel like if I would have done that, we could have been already Town Hall 15, I feel like. I mean, that 30% of army boost and farming speed and everything was, it's out of this world. Like, it's crazy how much you could farm during that event. But now, let's take a look. So we have started with the hero level of 47 on my king, 74 on my queen, 33 on my warden, and 13 on my royal champion. We are right now on 70 on my king, only 10 level away to being maxed out. We have level 80 queen being maxed out for town of 14. We have 55 warden, which is as well maxed out for town of 14. And we have level 21 royal champ, which I think is 4 level away from maxed out for town level 14. So we can already get closer to town of 15 because we are nearly maxed out on heroes, which is crazy. In just 2 days, we have made 59 hero level. I mean, come on, that's just crazy. 59 hero level, that's just insane. If you want to know how much I spent, well, I have bought obviously out of the offers from the shop, and I have twice gotten gems on the account with like $120 or whatever the biggest offer there is, again from the Supercell store, because that gives me a 10% more gem count. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that got us really far. Kind of hyped that we get so close, and especially November. Typically, we have really good offers at the end of the month, like when there's the Black Friday offers. Typically, they're really good. I hope they're going to be good this year again, because this means progress on this account. Looking forward to that. And well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let's see how far we can get, and if I can get to channel 15 for the December push season. That would be kind of epic, not gonna lie. I mean, yes, defense is going to kind of suck, but offense is what I'm looking for, right? I want to get the routine in on offense, and that's the most important thing. So let's see how close we can get. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.